What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Chelsea just lost 2-1 to Fulham at Stamford Bridge. It's the first time Fulham has won at Stamford Bridge since 70s. And let me start by saying this. The rival fans out there, I hope you guys understand why we say we are not in the title race. We know our team better than you do. We know what title winning teams look like. I know Liverpool fans can relate. I know Man United fans can relate. Arsenal fans can't. Tottenham fans can't. That's all we're saying, that we were not in the title race. They were just forcing us to say that we're in the title race. We supported Chelsea for a very long time. Ever since I've been a Chelsea fan. The only title race that I can remember that went down to the wire was Mourinho's second Premier League title at Chelsea. That one went down to the wire. I might be forgetting the other runs, but that's the one that I vividly remember, that went down to the wire, and we beat Man United on, I think, the last day or so, and eventually won the league. And in other seasons, it has been pretty clear. Whenever we get to the new year, you can clearly see that Chelsea favorites to win. They're not 4 points behind Liverpool, and we say we're in a title race. No, it doesn't work like that. We know the team. We know the things that need to work, be able to call ourselves title challengers. We need to have a good defense. We need to stop leaking goals. We need to be scoring more goals than we miss. We need a solid goalkeeper. We need a lot of confidence in these boys. Yes, the confidence is there, which is good. The mentality is great, which is good. But the other things that I mentioned, we don't have. And today, you clearly saw how those things impacted our loss. Today, we got an early goal from Palmer, a brilliant goal from Palmer in the 16th minute. Palmer keeps amazing us with the kind of goals he scores. The way he received the pass from Cowell and then took a turn, drove into the box, and he placed the ball beautifully. He didn't even take a wild shot. It was like a pass into the corner. He picked the corner where he saw the goalkeeper was vulnerable, he couldn't reach, and he just passed it into the net. A brilliant goal from him. We didn't capitalize from that. After that goal, we were pressing a little bit, and then it faded. Yes, kudos to Fulham. Fulham were strong in defense, really strong in defense, but we still could have beaten them today. We could have. They've been difficult. They've been difficult to beat this season, but I feel like this match was there for us to take, and we didn't capitalize on it. Jackson. I don't want to dwell on the misses from Jackson. We know Jackson. He scores the hard ones, misses the easy ones. Today he missed a couple of easy. Not just him. There were players that were not doing well. Gusto too today. Against Everton, I was worried. Today too, his crosses are not the best. He finds it difficult to track back. Today he was inverting. I think he was an inverted right back, or I don't even know how that works. He was doing what Cucurella does and coming into the midfield to become the extra man in the midfield, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working. I just don't know. We're on such a good form. And the Everton game hit, and everything just started falling. I think today's loss, in my opinion, yes, the players didn't perform as they should, but I think today's loss is on Maresca. It's on Maresca. I don't know why he doesn't take certain players off quickly. He used to do that in the beginning, and we applauded him for that. Whenever he saw something go wrong, in second half, he would make changes, bring certain players on, take certain players off. But I feel like his downfall is going to come if he continues to trust certain players too much. And it seems like he has relegated certain players to the Conference League, and he plays certain players no matter what their performance in the Premier League. Today, Jackson should have come off earlier. I can't really criticize Nkunku when he comes on 70-something minutes, 80-something minutes. How is he going to impact the game? A game where it's already difficult for us to break down defense. How is he going to impact the game with little time like that? He has to come in and get a feel of the game and see who he can, which area he can exploit. But if you give him such a short time on the pitch, how is he going to do that? That's why I don't want to criticize him that much, because he hasn't really had the time to perform on the pitch. I think João Felix too should have come on in this game. He's been doing very, very well in the Conference League. He's been doing very, very well when he gets a chance to play for Chelsea. £40 million player, and we are not using him in the Premier League. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Maresca made like one substitution against Everton, The Premier League game before that, another one substitution, which is very late. And today he made late substitutions. I don't get it. Player is not doing well. Take him off. Simple as that. Let's talk about the goals that we conceded. What was Tosin doing in that first goal? Tosin just left his man completely unmarked. At first I thought the goal was a corner, but it wasn't. And yeah, the build up to the goal was a little bit iffy because there was a foul on Neto. I saw the replay, and to me it seemed like a 50-50 chance. Neto was trying to shoulder the guy, and then the guy was stronger and Neto fell on the ground. He wanted a foul, but I felt like it was a 50-50 chance. But on the first watch, it seemed like it was a foul against Neto, and then the referee allowed it to happen. VAR checked all those things and they still give the goal. But my issue is not even with Neto. My issue is with Tosin. I don't know. Tosin was our hero in the last game against Everton. He made a really good block which kept us in the game. Sanchez too, very good saves that kept us in the game. But today, both of them were the villains. Tosin failed to mark his man, and then they scored in the 95th minute, I think. 90-something minutes. They scored very late. And the second goal also came as a result of Sanchez failing to clear the ball away properly. There was a ball that came in and he went out of the box to clear it, and he played it directly into the hands of Fulham. And they pressed, and then he was now trying to reset at the back, and they eventually scored. That shot, I thought he should have saved it. He should have saved it. It was a low shot, and I'm sure it beat him by surprise because he was expecting them to take a proper shot, and it was a low shot, and it beat him, and yeah, we lost. So yeah, currently we are second on the table, but maybe by the time the day ends, we will be dead. Probably. Arsenal hasn't played yet, so we might even end up being fourth by tomorrow. These kind of games are disappointing, but we knew this kind of things will happen because we knew our team. We were hoping it didn't happen, but we knew the team. We knew that the team wasn't that fully ready for a title race yet. We knew it would happen. It's not the end of the world because we can learn from it. It's still pretty early in the season. We are now entering into the second half of the season. We can learn from these kind of things. Maresca can see his faults and correct them. He needs to make early changes. He needs to make changes quicker. Don't trust these players to be playing 90 minutes. Some of them are also tired. From the way they played, you could see Palmer. Some of these players are tired. They are tired. Palmer is very tired. Especially getting into the second half, you could see how he was running. You could see how whenever there was a break, he just rest a bit. He was just standing there resting. Like, anytime there was a free kick, there was something that happened in between to interrupt play. You see how tired he was. A lot of them are fatigued. They are tired. And yes, I'm not going to blame. We said we have a big squad so we can handle this, but this proves that even the big squad cannot even handle player fatigue. It cannot even solve player fatigues. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the next games goes. But for now, I'm continuing to say that we are not in the title race. I hope this time all rival fans can leave us the f alone. Was there a serious need for us to say that we're in the title race so that you can laugh at us and tell us that we're not part of the big boys? So we're in the title race, we're not part of the big boys and all that. Whenever we lost or we had draws, that's what you wanted us to. That's what you want us to do. That's what you wanted to do. No, we are realistic. We are a realistic club here. We are not delusional like Arsenal or Spurs. We know what our team can do, and we said we are not in the title race. We're not in the title race. That's been it for my review. Let me know your thoughts about the game in the comment section down below. Let me know if I missed something. I didn't want to talk much about the game today because the game was a disappointing one, especially after the goal. It was very disappointing. The Everton game was also a disappointing one. I was a little bit busy at the time, so I couldn't make a video. But yeah, it's not been good. It hurts me that we lost at Stamford Bridge. Having such a good run at Stamford Bridge and we lose to Fulham. We've not lost to Fulham in since the 70s, man. Let that sink in. Since the 70s. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed the video this far, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.